this diaper Okay. One minute. Okay. Let's do the pledge. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Okay, call the meeting to order and roll call, please.
Trustee McMahon?
Here.
Trustee Lacewell?
Here.
President Bain?
Here.
Trustee G?
Here.
Trustee Wolford?
Here.
Trustee Pennell?
Here.
And Tom Green.
Okay, everybody's here. I have a motion to approve the agenda.
I'll make a motion.
Can I have a second?
I'll second it.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Okay. Motion to approve the minutes of the business meeting from December 23rd.
I'll make a motion.
Can I have a second?
I'll second.
All in favor?
Aye.
All opposed? Okay. Next, we'll do the bills. We've got testing, water testing 146 and 100, water testing 17 and 146, water testing 146 and 146, water testing 125 and 146, water testing 17 and water testing 75. MediaCom for telephone 53209, O'Reilly Automated Operating Supplies 4199, Johnson Tractor Operating Supplies 9344, Strand Task Order number 4 8260, and Strand for well number 2 Rehab 39566, Nicor Cloud Mist 5482 and Cloud Mist 21038, and Wooster 5255, ComEd North Street 230254, the lift station 35142, Cloud Mist Shadowbrook 94732, and our metered lights 16752. Ace Hardware 1260, Ace Hardware 1899, again 3797, and again 7398. Julie, our annual assessment invoice 261. Hawkins for chemicals 778.98. Menards 3991 and 185.86 for a total of 15,883.02, of which 103,350 is coming out of the general fund and 1489.52 coming out of water and sewer. Are there any questions or comments? Can I have a motion to pay the bills?
I'll make a motion to pay the bills.
Can I have a second?
I'll second.
Can I have a roll call, please?
Trustee McMahon?
Aye.
Trustee Lacewell?
Aye.
President Bain?
Aye.
Trustee G?
Aye.
Trustee Wolford?
Aye.
Trustee Pennell?
Aye.
Okay, so we paid the bills. Public comments? Okay, on to no old business and no new business, so on to a new trustee position. Elizabeth Kopaz emailed me and thought she would like to be a candidate for trustee to fill our empty position, and in fairness, I said, yeah, come to a meeting and, well, I will allow the committee to to vet you, basically, to take a look at what they want to do. To give you a little history, Elizabeth was a trustee in this town, okay? And she was asked to resign that position to become village treasurer, which didn't work out very well. And consequently, it formed a vacant seat on the board, and the previous administration had a couple of people that they nominated to fill that. And I fought strenuously that I thought that Elizabeth should have had her seat back because she was a duly elected representative for the village. And I just thought because of the circumstances, she should have got her seat back. I wasn't successful in that endeavor, and everything had moved on since then. But in fairness, I thought I would give her a chance to come in here and say what she's going to say and ask you guys if you have anything to say back. So I'm going to give you the floor.
Oh, okay, well, all I was gonna say is, there was an open trustee position, so I thought I'd apply. I'm not afraid not to speak out.
Okay.
And I can research things.
Okay.
I think I'm level-headed and smart enough to.
All right, so I'm going to start, okay, I'm going to start down with Glenn and ask if he's got any questions for you.
Is there any particular area of interest you have in serving on the board?
No particular. All of them are interesting.
Thank you.
Okay, Linda?
I've worked with her as a trustee before, and I had no problems at that point, so I really don't have any questions. I know she's capable.
Rachel?
Can you come back to me, please?
All right, I'll get back to you. Melissa?
I don't have any
Okay,
questions.
Kim?
I don't really have any questions. I know that she's been a trustee before, and we do have an open position, and we do need to get it filled, and I know she's involved with the community, so I
Okay.
think we should give her an opportunity.
Are you ready?
I'm very torn
Okay.
because I know she has the experience and I know she has some expertise. But I also know she has a social media page and she has said some unnecessary things, I think, on her page. And I don't want that to overshadow her experience, but I'm just wondering how much it's going to conflict, if that makes any sense.
I'm not sure how it's conflicting.
Well,
I mean, I don't make up things and I don't attack people personally, just an overview.
if I may, you requested by Steve to come on on the 21st, you emailed him. On the 24th, you made a post on Facebook.
Well, yeah, in case anybody had any problems or anything, they can come to the meeting and say, well, we don't want her here, she's a troublemaker, or we do want her here.
You said in your Facebook page that you expect us to say no.
Well, yeah.
Well, to me, that kind of, like you made the decision for all of us.
Oh, I didn't make the decision, I'm just saying, realistically speaking, it's a no. But I would
So,
like to say I've been here since 2002, so I know the village pretty well. I like the village, I would like the board to go a good direction with the village and not make it so personal, I guess I want to say.
I don't know how it's being made personal though, because you basically have sat there online saying that we look down at everybody in the
Oh,
town.
yeah. I'm
We
not the only
don't.
one that says that, other people will say that too.
But you want to be
When they
part of
try
a
to talk
board
to
like
people,
that?
we talk to them.
But we don't look down on people, that's the thing. You're sitting there saying that you want people to come to us with concerns, but nobody's coming to us with concerns.
Because they're
Every,
afraid to, a lot of them are afraid to.
What bothers me is that I've been over backwards to help you with your garage.
My garage is down.
I know, I've been over backwards to help you with that. I was extremely patient, okay? Because I could have just said, no, we're taking it down and you're gonna pay for it, all right? And I didn't do that. I knew your circumstances and I worked with you and we ended up getting taken down for free, okay? And
Homes, though, I'm pretty sure.
I just want to reiterate that, I'm not up here trying to bully anybody, okay? I don't feel like sit up here and look like I'm dumb. I think we've done a pretty good job of what we're doing, okay? But I tell you what we're gonna do, okay? I'm not gonna make a decision, we're not gonna vote on this tonight, okay? I'm gonna give everybody here time to digest this, all right? And then in February, I will ask them if they want to award the nomination or not. And if you wanna come back,
Steve?
yeah,
I do now have a couple of questions, if I might.
okay.
And, a couple of things that you had said. You feel that the members of the board look down on the residents of the village.
Right, that's what Rachel
And what evidence do you have to suggest that that's the
The
opinion of the
attitude, the
board?
way you look at people, the way you don't give people a chance sometime. That poor guy on Third Street had a heck of a time with you guys. Other things I've heard from people. Because I used to, before my knees gave out on me, I used to walk around town too, finding out from everybody what they thought, what they were interested in, what was bothering them. And
I sure would like to know when I didn't allow somebody to say what they wanted to say.
It's-
I don't remember that at all.
And I've
Twice
had
a month.
nobody approach me, and I know, I used to have people, approach me before, but I haven't had anybody ask me any questions or approach me
and nobody.
saying I look down.
Either.
Well, the door's open and the chairs are sitting there, and we
So
told people
again,
they can come.
Misinformation.
And I do have a follow-up question. You had also stated that you expected that the answer of the board would be no. And I'm kind of wondering how you have been able to prejudge the action of the board without us having an opportunity to talk
Just
to you
common
yet.
sense, looking at everything,
But ma'am,
seeing how
I-
everybody acts.
Do you know me?
Hmm.
Do you know me?
I have no idea who you are, no.
And I have no idea who you are. So I would like to be fair, and I would like to give you an opportunity to talk openly about what it is you'd like to do and why you feel that we look down on residents and why you think that it's a pre-gone conclusion that we're going to say no. Because I would like to think that I'm very open-minded to your nomination, and I didn't really have any concerns until those statements came up. So do you have anything you'd like to say that would ease my concerns now?
Not really, no.
Do you want the position?
Well, yeah, if I could, sure. Because I don't think we're being represented by
Who's
all of
we?
you, just a couple, we residents.
Well, I'm a resident, and I feel like we are being represented, that's the whole point of
You're
this.
not out here.
What I don't understand, and I said it before, is everybody here lives in town. We all live here, okay? We all live here. We all have our investments in this town. Even the people that work for us, our Crystal, our clerk, and Mike, our public works employee, even Jason, who works for Test Inc. We all live in town, okay? We all have a vested interest
Right.
in the betterment of this town. That's what we've all been working for, and I don't understand how you can think the way you think.
Probably because of the way you attacked Shirley when she came here.
Well, she was asked questions which she refused to answer.
And
If
that's
that,
not really true.
Yes.
If you watch the video.
You could
can
watch
see
it
it's
again.
not really true. And that wouldn't be unusual.
Okay.
If someone doesn't agree with you.
Well, I'm neutral, I'm letting you all know right now, I'm neutral on this situation, okay? So I'm gonna table this conversation and we'll take it up again in 2 weeks, okay? All right, let's move on. Okay. The Ford Ranger, the old Ford truck we got, is not really worth much without a transmission. We didn't trade it in on the new one, and what I would like to do with this truck is donate it. If there's a school around here that's got a automotive class or something on that order, I really would like to donate it to them so they could use it in their facility, be a good training tool. We're not gonna get anything for it at scrap, I'll guarantee you that, okay? So if we can give it some useful life, I would appreciate it. So, what I would like to do is take a look around and see if any of the various high schools around here have such a class, and if they do, I'd like to donate it to them. So, we're gonna hang on to it for right now. I don't need you to make a decision on it tonight, but that's something I would like to move forward with, okay? So we'll talk about it in February, all right? Surf Internet, we talked about this at the last meeting. I have Surf Internet, I know Rachel has Surf Internet, I know there's a lot of people in town that would have Surf Internet. They seem to be very reliable, and the quality of their service seems to be pretty good. The quality of their product is excellent, and from my understanding of looking at this, by switching over these utilities to Surf Internet, instead of Frontier, and MediaCom, we would save quite a bit of money. It's like $1,207 a month, right?
Well, yes. but not the
That's
same.
quite a bit of money, okay? And I think it would be good for us to do that. So I would like a motion to move forward with this.
Before the motion, can I have a question?
Sure.
So what are we gonna spend a month then with Surf Internet?
It's $95 per location. I think this one might be a little bit more expensive because actually it's $95 for the internet and then $24.99 for each phone line. I think one of the locations needs two. We need 2 phone lines here. I have it all broken down right there.
So we're looking at $319.80 a
That
month.
does not include the new location for the Public Works. The Public Works building does need internet, so that's an additional $95.
So it'd be $414.80.
$414.80,
Yeah.
and we're currently spending $1662.20. Okay, I'm just curious, okay.
Okay, can I have a motion to do this?
I'll make a motion.
Can I have a second?
I'll second it.
All in favor?
Aye.
All opposed? Okay, thanks. Next, the chili cook-off. The chili cook-off is a week from Friday. I don't expect the village to pay for this. I expect us, I'm looking for $5 donations from all the trustees to pay for the supplies for this, and I'll do the cooking if nobody wants to help, that's okay. It's gonna be on February 7th from 5 to 7, and basically the Lions Club is gonna charge $5 for tickets, and then you can come in and sample the chili. We got the fire department and the Lions Club and the rescue squad and Village Hall and the township so far that I know of.
And I think Stumble too.
Oh, and I think Stumble in too, okay? So, that's what I'm looking for, $5 a donation, not that I'm twisting anybody's arm, okay? All right, next is approval of the solar solicitation permit. We actually had somebody come in, and instead of just going out doing door to door and knocking on doors, they actually asked us permission to do this, okay? So, this is a gentleman from a solar company out of Des Plaines, Illinois, called Sun and Us Solar Solutions. And he wishes to do a door-to-door on Tuesday, February 4th from 11 to 5. And I would think that since he did this, it's a $10 fee. It's in our ordinances, we can do this. And since he was kind enough to come and ask us permission, I think we should be kind enough to give him permission. So, any discussion?
I have discussion.
Okay.
We said no to the Girl Scouts for going door to door, and they're a
That was for
not-for-profit.
safety more than anything else.
That was kind of for a safety issue.
We said no in 2022. His mom, Camille, had broached the subject of the fact that it gets darker and most of the kids go alone. So as the board, we decided that it would be a no for the safety of the Girl Scouts. Technically, this guy doesn't even have to be brought before the board. He can come in, get his solicitor's permit and be done with it. It doesn't even have to go through us.
So,
Okay.
but I'd like you guys to say it's okay, so. Can I have a motion to approve this? Nobody, huh? Okay.
Yeah, I'll move to approve.
Okay, can I have a second?
I'm not really in favor of it because I know I don't like solicitors, but since he is coming before us and he is asking, and like you said, he could do it on his own, and he is paying the fee, I'll go over with it.
Okay. All right, can I have, all in favor? Aye?
Aye.
All opposed?
No.
No.
All right, well, we're gonna have to tell them no. Next, the bed liner for the truck. We got two quotes for the bed liner. One was for $625 and one was for $649. We would have to go to Rockford for the $625, but we also have the quote for the equipment to put the snowplow on the truck. And Automotive Solutions in Belvedere came in at $3139, and Northland and Janesville came up at $3,500. They gave us a quote for the bed liner too, which is $650, which is a dollar more than Crystal Lake, and it's $25 more than Rockford, but they'll do it all at one place, all at one time, and it's in Belvedere. We don't have to go all the way to Rockford. So what I would recommend, what I want to do is just keep everything at Automotive Solutions and approve the $3139 plus the $650 to get the plow equipment installed and the bed liner put in. So can I have a motion?
I'll make a motion.
Can I have a second?
I'll second it.
All in favor?
Aye.
All opposed? Okay. And last on here is the financial report. First of all, trustee McMahon, financial report.
All right, so our administrative revenue, we've taken in 436,219.74. We budgeted 560,600, and we're at 77%. The total expense, what we spent was 33,541.95. Our budget is 41,400. We're at 81% of our budget. Administrative expenses, we have spent 171,824.44. We're budgeted at 257,400. We're at 66% of that. Our street expense, we have spent 108,911.61. Our budget is 125,300. We're at 86, almost 87% of our budget on the streets expense. Our MFT revenue, we've taken in 44,408.77. Our budget is 57,500. We're at 77%. Our MFT expense, we've put out 125. Our budget is 125. We're at 100%. We're not spending anymore. Our water revenue, we've taken in 445,470.65. Our budget is 665,500. We're at 67%. Our water expense, we spent 211,468.99. Our budget is 388, and we're at 54%. Our sewer expense, we spent 228,741.49. We budgeted 304,500. We're at 75% of our budget.
Thank you. Just so you know, this is the report for December, which is the first 8 months of the year, so that's 67% of the year. So all our numbers should be right around 67%. And except for streets, which is at 85, we just bought a truck, so
Right.
that pushed it out of skew a little bit. I did a little dive in, all right, a little bit different. I added up how much revenue we've gotten in, and I subtracted all the administrative expenses today. So far, on that side of the ledger, we've got a surplus of $121,000. On the other side, with the water revenue, I added up both the water and sewer expenses, and right now we have a surplus of $5,600. So we're running a little skinny there, okay? So I want to wait another month or two just to make sure, see how it goes. And then I'm going to talk to us about maybe possibly raising the water rates for next year. I want to remind everybody, we took the $5 surcharge off everybody's bill, and we froze water rates for the last 12 months, so even if we raise them, we're still better off than we were, okay? And I'm going to try hard not to, but I want to see how the numbers shake out, okay? Trustee Lacewell?
Nothing.
Okay, Trustee Agee?
Nothing.
Trustee Wolfart?
Nothing at this time.
Trustee Canal?
I have a water report, and I can report the new blowers have been installed at the wastewater treatment plant. There were no issues encountered during the very cold weather. And there was a meeting with Strand on the inspection report. It's all wrapped up, and we're now waiting for the final report and expect to have it the next meeting.
And that's the inspection report for the manholes and manhole covers.
Okay.
We went through everything, and I talked to Ryan at Strand and asked him how it looked, and he said it actually looked better than what he thought it was gonna be, and he's pretty confident that everything's gonna come in under budget. We are gonna replace the pump, okay? It could be rehabbed, but the idea of doing this is to do a rehab every 10 years and then have each well on an alternating basis. And if we spend the money just to save a few bucks to rebuild the pump, and 2 years from now it fails and we've got to pull it out, it's going to cost more money than what we're doing now. So it behooves us to replace the pump in total, but I'll let you know as soon as we get the final report, okay? All right. Anybody got anything? Okay, can I have a motion to adjourn?
I'll make a motion.
Can I have a second?
I'll second it.
All in favor?
Aye.
All right, thank you.
I'll make